Great. I booked your appointment for Friday, July 25th at 8 a.m. You'll receive a confirmation email shortly. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Perfect. Thank you. Hey, everyone. All right. So we're building in public here. So today what we're going to focus on is for this video, I have a roofing site here in HighLevel. I'm going to preview this. So this is what it looks like right now. And I, in yesterday's video, I believe it was, I made this public so you could hit the public website without me having to share it with you in preview mode. And now I want to take the next step of wiring up an AI voice bot to it. Where's my, there we go. Okay. All right, so what I did was I went into, this is my demos sub account where I have different websites that I'm building out as demos. And what I did was I went into settings, phone numbers, and I just registered this number. So if you go into HighLevel and you click on add phone number, you can choose a phone number. I went to filter and unchecked local because I wanted to have a toll-free number. I haven't tried that yet, so I wanted to make this a toll-free number. I searched for that. You click apply and it gives you all these. And then when you find one you want, you click on the little checkbox there or whatever. And you can see here, so to register a number is, a couple bucks. If you do non-toll free, I think it's like more like $1 or something. So I'm not going to proceed to buy since I already did that. But then once you proceed to buy, I had to scan my driver's license. So something to think about for, when you're adding your clients, and you get to this point and you're buying a number for their site, you're going to have to, if you're the one entering or registering that phone number, you're going to have to use your driver's license to kind of get approval for that. So now I have the number. So the next thing I did was I went into calendars. I made a demo calendar called Roofing Demo AI Calendar, and nothing fancy with this. I just gave it a name, Roofing Demo AI Calendar. I gave it a URL /roofing/demo. I think that was about it. Maybe availability was, I just stuck to the defaults, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Doesn't really matter, all this stuff. I mean, you're basically just setting up a really generic calendar so that when someone hits that public demo site and they interact with the AI voice bot, that it will schedule them onto this, pretend calendar. Okay, so then when we go back to voice AI agents, I named my agent Rufus. And if I go into there, you can see these different things that you'll configure. So you give it a name. So I made sure that the name was OK Computer Roofing Demo, and using the word demo is here as well as in the prompt or in the messaging, like down here under agent's initial message. I updated this to say, hey, you've reached OK Computer Roofing Demo. This is for demonstration purposes only. How can I help you today? So I just want to make it really clear when people visit this roofing site that they're not actually interacting with a real roofer, because the site's going to be as close as possible to, what the client can expect to get. So I got those things. Now under agent goals, the only thing I had to do, I changed the agent's name. So I had to come back in here and change it to You Are Rufus, because it had something generic like You Are Agent number 886 or something. Then I didn't mess with any of the rest of this. This is just the default prompt. So I'm just going to kind of stick with that for version 1 of this demo. But my intention is to really add much more realism to this roofing demo, so that it's going to be drawing on actual roofing knowledge. And so there's kind of 2 ways you can do that. One is you can point to the website itself as a knowledge base. So the demo site itself will feed the bot as far as what kind of knowledge it has. But then I'm also here on the right-hand side. You can see, let me pull this up here. Okay. So for this, I was just going to do something like, I need a knowledge base of roofing contractor best practices, something that would let a voice AI agent have a solid base of practical roofing knowledge that could answer questions posed by a potential customer who needs roofing or repair. I don't know, something like that. So I'm just going to give that assignment to Claude, see what they come up with. So, there you go. All kinds of information, right? So I'm going to also take that in a future video, not this one, because I'm just kind of doing the basics here today. And then my next video is going to be all about really honing the prompt and paying attention to all these kind of parameters that you have an effect over. And I've learned some really good, valuable knowledge on that from different YouTubers. One in particular, Mike at CRM Pros. Oops, I switched to the wrong. Who has a really good Google Doc and goes into full depth on that. So anyway, I'm not going to do that right now, but you can see here, Claude just created a really great fact that I can use to feed as a knowledge base to the agent. Okay, so I think, let me see, where are we here? I've got all this stuff in place, so I actually didn't change anything. So the step I want to do now, I have the calendar, have the agent, the phone number, all that in place. I'm going to go to the roofing site. Let me edit it. And so I have just basically one task to do, update the phone number on the demo site. Yeah, so right here you can see it's got this number. So what I want to do is I want to change it. Here's my toll free. And then let's punch that in here. Okay, and then we have to scroll down to, oh, that's just a link to the, I think maybe when I was doing this, I didn't actually have a number, so I was actually just pointing them to the contact page. So what I actually want to do though is change this to a call button, and then the phone number is that. So now when someone's on the site, like let's say they're looking at this on their mobile, they can tap this phone number here and it will call that phone number. I'm going to save it. I'm just going to update that phone number for right now instead of everywhere else on the website, because I just want to kind of get a working demo here. I'm going to hit publish. Now let's see if, yeah, so this is it here. Let's refresh this. There we go. We got the number, and I can click on it because it's the little cursor changes to a different icon, and in the bottom left of my screen it says that. So this is clickable, and you could call it. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to call that number from my phone, and I'll put it on speakerphone, and we can hear what the AI bot has to say. So I'm going to do 1888 8916. All right, let's see if this works.
Hey, you have reached OK Computer Roofing Demo. This is for demonstration purposes only. How can I help you today?
Hey there, I have a hole in my roof. I think I need someone to take a look at it.
Oh no, that sounds like a problem. Let's get someone to take a look at it for you. Can I start by getting your name?
Yes, Jake Smith.
Just to make Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Jakesmith. Is that correct?
That's right, but that's two words. My first name is Jake. My last name is Smith.
Got it. Your name is Jakesmith. Thanks for clarifying. Could I have your email address next?
Yes, it's dwatts, DWATTS, at gmail.com.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your email address is dwatts@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
Great, I've got that down. Could you please provide your address so we can arrange for someone to come and take a look at your roof?
Yes, it's 123 Main Street, Littleton, Colorado.
Thanks for that. Just to confirm, your address is 123 Main Street, Littleton, Colorado. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, let's get someone out there to take a look. Would you like to book an appointment?
Yes.
Awesome. I see we have some available slots. How about Thursday, July 24th at either 8 a.m., 11 a.m., or 2 p.m.? Do any of these work for you?
No. Do you have anything for the day after that?
Sure thing. On Friday, July 25th, we have slots available at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 2 p.m. Do any of these times work for you?
8 a.m. works.
Great. I booked your appointment for Friday, July 25th at 8 a.m. You'll receive a confirmation email shortly. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you for reaching out to us today. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to contact us again. Have a great day.
All right. So that was awesome. The next step is I'm gonna check my email. So let me go let me go full screen here while I load up my email. So hang on, switch back to this view. Okay, yeah. So this was in my Gmail. It's from OK Computer. You'll notice it's also from Donovan at do not reply.okcomputer.foo. And that's because it is using my agency do not reply email, which is fine. But for the actual client sites, we would rewire that to be a little more custom for their purposes. But anyway, that's a digression. Hey, test. Okay, so that I got to work on. It says, hey, test. It shouldn't say, hey, test. It should say, hey, Donovan. Thank you for checking out the OK Computer Roofing demo. Isn't the AI voice bot amazing? I hope you enjoyed this. So I had pre-programmed this email to say that, and that's in an automation that I'll show you in a second. Blah, blah, blah. Your appointment has been confirmed for Friday, July 25th at 8 a.m. I see I have a little cleanup to do because I want to put a space between 8 a.m. and Mountain Time. If this does not work for you, let us know so we can add it to our calendar. And there you go. So that's the demo. So anybody who hits the site and interacts with the AI bot, they're going to get that kind of conversation like you saw me have. I booked an appointment. That thing referred to my calendar for the booking. So if I go to calendar and I look at appointment list view, there's my confirmation. Yeah, so I gotta look. Something's up here. I have to go look at this because it put tester. Okay, I think I know what that is. I think it matched up my phone number with a prior test I had done. So if I go into tester, yeah, it's using my phone number. It's associating that to that. So that's why it said, hey, test. But when the person calls in, the prospect calls in, they're going to be using their own phone number. So I have confidence that this thing is going to work. That totally makes sense why that's doing that. The last thing I'll show you is the automation. So we have right here, this recipe, made it from a recipe. But basically it's just doing a couple things. It's going, it's saying when a event is scheduled in the roofing demo AI calendar, then do the next thing. The next thing is it's going to send a confirmation email. I programmed it I hard coded it to be from me. And then down below, this is that email that we saw in my Gmail. Hey, contact first name. Thank you for checking out the roofing demo. And that's the same thing here. So this is the email that gets sent out, and that lets the the prospect who's checking out this demo site, get the end result of that basically, which is an email confirming that they have an appointment scheduled. So if that doesn't help sell, a prospect on like what's possible here, I don't know what, because I didn't even barely do anything to set up that AI bot. Now imagine once I feed the AI bot with a proper knowledge base and really spend a little bit of time crafting the prompt, which for a demo might not really be necessary, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want my demo to be top notch. This is just getting started right now. And then let's see. So I think calendar contact. Yeah, I think that's about it. That covers everything I wanted to do today. And then for a future video, like I said, I'm going to go into much more depth, creating a really in-depth prompt and making sure the AI bot is fully configured the best it can be based on things that I've learned through watching other people talk about that topic. All right, I'm out.